How are we doing, guys? I'm just having a sit down with Nick and Sydney, and we wanted to kind of talk about what the future holds here as far as programming and what our focuses are. So I suppose the first question is, now we're back to kind of a bit of normality. What's the focus over the next kind of couple of weeks?
So just coming into this new start of the week, so new 4-week block. Going to be big focus on gymnastic skill development. A couple of days a week where we're going to be focusing on that. Obviously there's always a theme of strength going on, so there's the kind of body weight strength work going on in the gymnastic sessions, but then general strength, so we're going to be looking at some deadlifts, sumo deadlifts as a variation through this next few weeks, and then also a weightlifting day, so get them numbers up for the clean and jerk and the snatch.
Big dog numbers.
Big dog numbers.
That's
what Sydney's all about. So yeah, guys, trying to kind of get you building their strength levels back up. Everyone's had a few weeks of good solid training now, so it's time to start progressing things and challenging you. We've got the Open coming in the new year, so we want to be getting everyone ready for that.
I was going to say, so we work on 4-week blocks, right? So if you're into, I suppose, if you're looking at CrossFit as a competitive sport, we've got the focus of the Open to kind of get to. But if you're just doing CrossFit for general fitness and performance, it's still good to have a bit of a progression or a bit of a focus to build towards something, or? Yeah,
certainly aiming, I guess initially aiming for the next kind of three-month blocks are taking us towards the end of the year, and then those guys that are kind of looking towards competitive, they're then going to be looking towards spring. It's kind of jumping quite a way into the distance, going out to spring already, but it's starting to look at that for those guys that are being competitive. So there is the Open, and then we'll be able to start doing some competitions again come springtime.
So the next 4 weeks, you kind of mentioned that we're going to be hitting some deadlift strength.
Yeah.
And then you said our focus for our gymnastic works was? So
we're going to get kind of looking at basics, I guess. So we're going to be looking at some handstand skill work, and then how do we progress from that basic handstand, how do we progress that into handstand press-ups, how do we progress that into handstand holds, how do we progress that into handstand walks. Likewise, we're going to be looking at getting people up on the bar. We've done some work to hopefully over the last few weeks start to bulletproof those shoulders, so that now it's get up on the bar, starting to look at, okay, what are our kipping progressions? Once we get beyond that, what are our toes to bar kipping, pull-up kipping, and any other versions that we, again, they can be progressed through as far as people are ready for, sort of thing.
Awesome. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm absolutely pumped now. I know a little bit more about kind of the focuses of why I need to get into the classes, what we're working on and what we're building towards. So we've talked about that we're going to be developing some strength. We've talked about developing some skills around handstands and around getting onto the bar for our kipping progressions. What about kind of quote unquote fitness or endurance kind of stuff?
Around the conditioning side of it is kind of very short duration, so like 2-3 minutes, high intensity. Mid duration, where you're looking maybe like 5 to 8, 10 minutes, where you're trying to kind of high intensity but extending it, and then the longer duration where you're going like 12 minutes to an hour maybe. So we're trying to get that throughout the week. So we have our Thursday endurance class. We've got the Saturday team mod with JD, get down for it, and then we've got the Sunday benchmark or hero one. So those are normally our longer duration days. Then throughout the rest of the week, we're going to get those kind of shorter ones. So either the very short ones, super high intensity, or that mid duration. So we're getting the variation in throughout a week, and then starting now to bring some more of the kind of skills into that. So getting some conditioning up on the bar, getting some conditioning using bars and dumbbells. So keeping the engine that we've built. Okay, I know those of you that were with us during lockdown, there was lots of kind of engine building stuff. Okay, now we can start to use that fitness that we've gained and start to put it into technical skills as well.
Okay, so Nick, you mentioned the 3 different energy systems. So if I'm wanting to get a mixture of all 3 different energy systems, do I have to like come on set days, or how does it work with our program?
No, mate. So the way we've got it set up is our standard classes rotate through the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday they rotate through the month. Okay, Thursday stays as endurance all the time now, and then we've got our Saturday team WOD and Sunday as the benchmark. If we can get people into a couple of classes during the week, and then maybe one of those longer classes, either Thursday, Saturday or Sunday, then they're going to get the best of everything.
They're ticking all the boxes.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And that's what we want to try and do. CrossFit is about variation, so getting that constantly varied movements at high intensity, okay, and that's what we're trying to get throughout our week, okay. If you can't make it into one of those one week, doesn't matter. Yeah, get yourself back in the week after, and then maybe you can pick up. If you can't get into one of those longer ones, that's fine. You're just going to work a bit more on your shorter duration. What it might be is that you come into open gym, get onto the rower or onto the ski erg or get onto the bike and stay on there for half an hour, 40 minutes. Yeah, and you can then build that duration doing it in that way.
Look, I'm so pleased that we had this opportunity to sit down. I'm sure the members will love kind of knowing a little bit more information and about what our focus is on. Look forward to being in classes with you, and I look forward to training alongside the beast, Sydney.
Time to take him out for a run now.
Awesome, thanks Nick.
Cheers, Jay.